welcome to this week's level 2 class. For today's class, you're just going to need a mat, a headrest, and then just to make things harder, 2 light weights and a small ball or roller. But if you don't have either of those, don't worry. So we'll get started off on our hands and knees. So knees just below your hips and hands directly below your shoulders. Starting off by dropping the ribcage down, arching the back, looking up in front. And then rounding out the spine all the way, looking down between the knees. Dropping the ribcage down, arching the back, looking up in front. And rounding out the spine, looking down between the knees. Dropping the ribcage down, arching the back and looking up. And once more, rounding out the spine, looking down between the knees. And then coming to the neutral flat back position. We're going to shift the weight over to the left side, straighten out the right leg and the right arm, trying to keep the back nice and flat. Once you have your balance, small circles with the arm and leg. And lower down, shift the weight over to the right side, straighten out the left leg and the left arm. And then keeping the hips parallel to the mat, small circles with the arm and leg. And lower down. Then we'll straighten out the right leg and the left arm. Reaching the arm and leg away from each other, keeping the back nice and flat. Once you have your balance, small circles. And lower down, left leg, right arm. Again, keeping the back nice and flat, reaching the arm and leg away from each other. And then small circles with the arm and leg. And lower down. Straighten the right leg out behind you again, and then if you want to make it harder, straighten out the left arm. We're going to bend the knee to 90 degrees and do small pulses lifting up, so just a really small movement. Good, we're going to do 20 pulses. If you want to make it easier, just bring this arm down. Good, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Left leg straight up behind you. If you want to make it harder, right arm up in front. Bending the knee to 90 degrees, small pulses, keeping the back nice and flat. Drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Just moving the leg up a few inches. Keep looking down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Then we're going to straighten out the right leg behind again, and then if you want to make it harder, bringing the left arm up in front, we're going to tap the leg diagonally across the body to touch the floor, and then back behind you. So tapping diagonally and coming back, so you're going just behind the left leg. We're going to do 10 of these. So we have 6 more, just working the glutes. 4 more, 3, 2, and 1, lower down. Left leg, if you want to make it harder, straighten out that right arm, tapping diagonally, and bring the leg back behind you. Keeping the back nice and flat, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and last one, and lower down. Then we'll dig the toes underneath, pinch your shoulders back, lift the knees up, and we'll hold this for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Dig the toes in, pinch the shoulders back, lift the knees up, lift up the right hand, and lower, and the left, and the right, left, right, left, right, left, 1 more on the right, 1 more on the left, and lower. Then we'll walk the feet back into a high plank. Holding this here. If you want to make it easier, bring the feet wider. If you want to make it harder, bring the feet together. We'll lift up the right foot and the left, right, left, right, left. 1 more on the right, 1 more on the left, and then we'll push back into a down dog position just to stretch out the shoulders and the legs. So pedal the feet back and forth. Just stretching out the hamstrings and the calves. And then we'll come back into a high plank and then lower down into a cobra. I'll just move this out of the way. And then put the weights down by your side if you want to use them for some of the exercises. We're going to rest our forehead on our hands. Press the hips into the mat. Lift the upper body up and lower down. Lifting up and lower. Lift and lower. Keeping the legs pressed into the mat. Trying to lift up as high as you can. We have 3 more. 2 and 1. Resting down. Lift both legs up. Small flutter kicks with the legs if you want to make it harder. Lifting the upper body up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Squeeze the legs together. Lift both legs up and lower. Lift and lower for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep the legs up, bring them apart, together, apart, together. Good. Squeeze the glutes nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Lift the right thigh up and then the left. Keep the leg nice and straight, alternating each side. Squeeze the glutes as you lift the leg up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up the right leg. 10 pulses on the right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift up the left. 10 on the left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending both knees to 90 degrees. Squeeze the legs together. Then we're going to lift up the left leg straight up and the right. And the left. Try to keep the legs close together so the leg should be sliding on the other leg as it lifts up. Don't let it flare out to the side. So going straight up. Keep pressing the legs into the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. And then we'll bring the arms down by your sides, grabbing the light weight in each hand. Squeeze the legs together, press the hips into the mat. Lift the upper body up, twist the thumbs back and pinch shoulder blades together. Keep looking down towards the mat and lower down. Lifting up, twist and pinch, and lower. Lifting up, twist and pinch, and lower. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Then we'll bring the arms out to the side and we'll bend the elbows to 90 degrees. Keep holding the weights if you want to make it harder. So we're just doing another back strengthening exercise. Keep the legs pressed into the mat. Lift the arms up, squeeze the shoulder blades together and lower back down. Lifting up, squeeze the shoulder blades as tight as you can. Good, lifting up, squeeze. Good, we have 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And then last one here, so we're going to bring the arms out at an angle, so into a wide position. So bring the hands nice and wide. Keep holding on to weights if you want to make this harder, otherwise don't use any weights. We're going to keep the legs pressed into the mat. Lift both arms up and lower back down. Lifting up and lower, lift and lower, lift. Good, we have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. And we'll put the weights to the side. Bring the hands just under the shoulders. Press the hips into the mat. Peeling the upper body up off the mat into a cobra. So either doing a full cobra or a modified cobra. And we'll do one more. Good. If you can, try to look back as well. It's good to stretch the neck as you go back. It's good for the discs in the neck. And then coming into child's pose, bring the knees apart nice and wide. Walking the fingers forward, trying to get your forehead to the mat. Walking the hands over to the left, stretching to the right. And then walking your hands to the right and stretching over to the left. And then we'll come onto our backs. And we'll imprint the spine. Bring the legs up into tabletop, keeping the spine imprinted. Tap the right foot down, and then the left. Nice soft taps. Shoulders are relaxed. Gradually tapping a bit further away. You can tap the heel down if you want to make it harder. And then squeeze the legs together, keep the spine imprinted, tap both feet down, and then coming back into tabletop. Tucking the rib cage down, making sure it's not popping up. So keeping the spine pressed into the mat. Gradually tapping further away. We have 3, 2, and the last one. Resting down. And then if you want to make the next one harder, grabbing a roller or a ball, otherwise just using the mat. If you're just using the mat, try to cross the arms for all of them, just to make it a bit harder. If you're using the ball or roller, we'll start with the arms down by your side. Imprint the spine, lifting the hips up and lower. Imprint and lift, and lower, imprint and lift, and lower, imprint and lift, and lower. Good, we have 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. And then elbows on the mat, hands on the rib cage. Imprint the spine, lift the hips up, and lower down. Imprint and lift. And nice and controlled as you lower, so vertebrae by vertebrae. Making sure to get the full extension. Good, 3 more. 2. And last one. And then arms across the chest. Shoulders are relaxed. Imprint, lifting up, and controlling on the way down. Imprint and lift, and lower, lift, and lower. Good. 3 more. 2. Last one, keep the hips up. We're going to do 10 pulses, so just small movements, squeezing the glutes, lifting the hips straight up. Good, we have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Good, and then we'll just do a couple single leg bridges. So we'll bring the roller over to the right foot. Left leg into the chest, arms on by your side. Imprint the spine, lifting the hips up, and nice and controlled on the way down. Lifting up, and lower, lift, and lower. Keeping that left leg in tight to the chest. 3 more. 2, and 1. Switching over, right leg into the chest, left leg on the roller. Imprint, lifting up, and lower. Imprint and lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. We have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Switching back to the right. And then we'll bring the elbows on the mat. Left knee into the chest. Imprint, lifting up, and nice and controlled on the way down. Imprint and lift, and lower, really squeezing the glutes on the right side. Good, we have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, and then switching over again to the left. Right knee into the chest, elbows on the mat. Imprint, lifting up, and lower. Imprint and lift, and lower. Lifting up, and lower. Lift, and lower. Good. Only 3 more on this side. 2, and last one. And lower. Last set of single leg bridges. We'll bring the right foot on the roller, left leg into the chest, left elbow down, right arm across the chest. Good, and then we'll imprint the spine, lift the hips up, and nice and control on the way down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. Last one on the left. Right elbow down, left arm across the chest, and then we'll bring the right knee into the chest and the left foot on the roller. Imprint, lifting up and lower. Imprint and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Only 4 more. 3, 2, and last one, and lower. And then we'll put the roller to the side. And then we'll come onto our backs. And we'll imprint the spine, bring the legs in a tabletop, straighten the legs up, small flutter kicks with the legs. You can keep a slight bend in the knee if you need to. So just small movements back and forth, keeping the spine imprinted. If you want to gradually make the kicks a bit bigger, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Imprint the spine. Bring the legs into tabletop. Squeeze the legs together. Hands behind the head. Chin to the chest, rolling forward. Elbows and knees in together. Knees and elbows apart. In together and apart. In and apart. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower down. For the next one, it's going to be a bit of a different one. So we're going to do a bicycle crunch. So we're going to cross, we're going to do 4, and then we're going to roll up, and then we're going to do 4 up like this. So we'll start off down on our backs, legs in tabletop, hands behind the head, chin to the chest rolling forward, right elbow to the left knee, and twist for 3, 2, 1, rolling up, 4, 3, 2, 1, rolling down, 3, 2, 1, rolling up. Good, down, and up, back down, 3, 2, 1, good, coming up, and last one, and last one up, and lower down. Have a quick rest. If you find that one really difficult, it's okay to just stay on your back for all of them. I should have said that at the beginning. But if you're finding it quite difficult to roll up, then just stay on your back for the whole set. So next time we add that one in, it's okay just to stay down on your back and just holding this position as you twist across. Just working the obliques with that one. Then we'll imprint the spine, bring the legs in the tabletop. Straighten up the right leg, small circles with the right leg. Gradually make the circles bigger, more oval shaped. Letting the leg come out to the side. And then switching, small circles on the left. Gradually make the circles bigger. Keeping that left leg still. And bend the knees, rest the feet down. Imprint the spine, legs to tabletop. Lower the legs down and then lift them back up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. See if you can go a little bit lower than usual as long as you're keeping the spine imprinted. Good, we have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Rest the legs down. Imprint the spine, legs in the tabletop. Straighten the legs up, chin to the chest, rolling forward. Grab the top of the right calf, lower the left leg towards the mat, and switch. Alternating each leg. Really reaching up for the ankle. Keeping the chin to the chest. 4, 3, 2, and one more. And bend the knees, rest the feet down. And then we'll imprint the spine, bring the legs to tabletop. Squeeze the legs together, big circles with both legs, letting them slide on each other. Trying to lower them all the way down as far as you can. We'll do 10 and then switch directions. Good, 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Good, switch directions. Try to keep the legs up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keeping the spine imprinted, 9, and one more, and 10. Resting the legs down. Then we'll straighten the legs out. Grab a weight in each hand if you want to make it harder. Squeeze the legs together. Arms forward, chin to chest. Rolling up, shoulders pinched back. Slowly rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. Reaching back. Arms forward, chin to chest, rolling up. And slowly rolling down. Rolling up. And down. If you want to make it harder, reaching up. Keeping the arms up as you slowly roll down. Don't let the legs lift. And rolling up. Keeping the shoulders pinched back. Good, nice and slow on the way down. 2 more here. Last one. And rolling down. Now we'll just do 3 with the hands behind our head. Squeeze the legs together, chin to the chest, rolling up, keeping the elbows out. Slowly rolling down. Good, 2 more. Try not to let the elbows flick in. Sitting up tall, slowly rolling down. Keep the chin tucked to the chest as you roll down. Last one. And then slowly rolling down. Good, and then bending the knees. Grabbing the weights again if you have them. Legs to tabletop, squeeze the legs together, reaching the arms back. And then we'll do a few into boat pose. So arms forward, chin to chest, rolling up. Chest is forward, shoulders pinched. Slowly rolling down. And rolling up. Nice and slow on the way down. Rolling up. And down. If you want to make it harder, reaching up. And then slowly rolling down. We have 4 more. Good, 3. And 2 more. And rolling slowing down, last one. Grabbing just one weight, twisting to the right, twisting to the left. Trying to stay up in boat pose. If you need to, again, just resting your feet down, but really try to keep them up if you can. Keep the legs squeezed together. Good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in to the chest, rocking side to side. And then take your time coming onto your side. So we're just going to do a few exercises up on the elbow. So try to keep the legs nice and straight if you can. Another option just to make it easier is bending the bottom knee. So we're just going to do a couple with the legs fully extended, and then we'll do a few with the knee bent. So see if you can try the first couple just with the legs straight. So elbow just under the shoulder or even slightly closer to you. We're just going to lift the hips up nice and high and lower for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. And then next one, we're going to lift the hips up, lift the top leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Bending the bottom knee just for the last few. Lifting the hips up, top leg up, small circles forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch directions. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Hips up nice and high, top leg up. Cycling forward for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cycle backwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Resting all the way down, grabbing the top of the ankle to stretch out the quads. Tucking your rib cage down towards your hips. Letting go, and then switching to the opposite side. So trying just to do the first 3 up with the legs fully extended if you can. Or even just the first one if you need to bend the knee after that. But see if you could do 1 or 2 with the legs straight. Legs out extended. Lifting the hips up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold them up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Hips up. Top leg up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bending the bottom knee. Lifting the hips up nice and high, top leg up, small circles forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Nearly there. Hips up nice and high, top leg up. Cycling forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 10. And backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Grab the top of the ankle to stretch out the quads. Letting go, and then we'll come onto our back. And then hugging the right knee into your chest. Nice and tight, shoulders are relaxed. Right arm out to the side, twisting your body across into a spinal twist. Trying to keep that right shoulder blade down. Back to the center, hugging the left knee in, pulling in nice and tight. Left arm out to the side, twisting the leg across. Back to the center, right ankle over the left knee, grabbing behind the left thigh, pulling the knee in to stretch the glutes on the right. And then switching over. And then left foot down, holding onto the right leg, straightening up the right leg to stretch out the hamstring. And switching over. And then coming into sitting, and we'll just stretch out the adductors and then the neck just to finish off. So bringing the soles of the feet together and then pushing the knees down with your elbows and just gently leaning forward. So you should just feel the stretch in the inner thigh area. And then back to the center, and then we'll bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Grab with the right hand and gently pull as you push the left arm towards the ground. And then opposite side, gently pull, push the right arm down towards the ground. And then back to the center, and we will finish with that.